I make old cruddy stuff look good again. That's basically what I do.
Scott Giardi's South Dartmouth workshop is chock full. Candlesticks, a fan, a goose, all waiting for his careful attention.
It's time-consuming, it's dirty, it's strenuous. I've never been to the gym. I'm a skinny little guy. I got decent muscle tone because I'm working all day. I'm flexing that whole time and putting that pressure on there.
Giardi is a third-generation brass finisher. He worked for decades at E. Giardi, the business handed down from his grandfather to his father.
I started coming in at 11 or 12, you know, just sweeping up and doing odd jobs. I didn't start really buffing till I graduated in 1980.
We first met Giardi and his sister many years ago at their facility then in Chelsea. Now you'll find him under the moniker Brass from the Past.
I've changed my name, I've changed my address, I've changed everything, but people still find me, even down here.
And they sure do find him.
I do a lot of clocks just because other clock people tell other clock guys about me. So I'm doing clocks from California, Arizona, New York on a regular basis.
Giardi has also been recruited for some high-profile projects. He's restoring 2 telegraphs recovered from the wreckage of the SS Carolina, sunk in 1918 by a German U-boat off the coast of New Jersey.
So, Scott, am I right? Porthole from the Andrea Doria.
Correct, yes.
Wow.
Giardi also restored all the brass on the foghorn of that passenger ship, which sank off Nantucket in 1956.
It was loud when they rang it, but It was nice because just seeing what it meant to the survivors to come back down and hear it.
In terms of doing what you do, there aren't a lot of people doing it. Are you something of a vanishing breed?
Oh, I know I am. I like saving things. I like knowing that it's not gonna rot away. Now everything I have is somebody's treasure, whether it's a candlestick or whether it came off a shipwreck or anything else. It's special to somebody.
Chronicle has explored the rarefied world of art conservation before, most notably at Boston's Museum of Fine Arts. But this kind of painstaking work isn't just reserved for Degas and Picasso.
A lot of these pieces that come in don't necessarily have like a ton of monetary value, but they have a lot of sentimental value.
Andy Slazak is the in-house painting conservator for Jameson and Thompson, a frame shop in Jamaica Plain.
They have something from their grandmother or family member that they want to frame, and then our sales staff will notice that it is either dirty or has some kind of damage.
Slazak's job is to reveal hidden colors and details in paintings while also protecting them for the future. He says many times a good cleaning can make a big difference.
Sometimes it's even hard to see what the painting is underneath because it's been so long. I enjoy cleaning because there's a lot of moments where all of a sudden the color pigments are what they were intended to be. It's very satisfying. I'll have a lot of ooh and ah moments by myself. I'm like, ooh.
Slazak typically begins the restoration process with the sky.
Often it's the most dramatic and it's just fun to see right away.
Slazak grew up in a family of artists and studied painting and illustration in college. He says the conservation work that appears to be the riskiest actually isn't if done by a professional.
You'd think retouch, oh my gosh, that's like the scariest thing, but we do an isolating coat of varnish between the painting and what we're going to be retouching, so if we make any mistakes, we're able to just kind of wash it off and start over.
He also brings paintings back together, literally. There's no evidence that this portrait once had rips right through its face. Another repair was needed because of a errant cell phone.
They brought it in because their nephew threw their cell phone through it. It looked like the cell phone shape right through it, but we were able to fix it and the client was very happy.
Frame designer Stephanie Putland is often tasked with returning conserved and framed pieces to their owners.
We put it in a nice frame, give it a bit of a makeover with the conservation, and it preserves it for over the years so other people down the line can enjoy it as well. It is why we do this. It's really special.
And Andy says protecting art really is all about storage. You want it to be cool and dry. You want to avoid humidity and big temperature swings.
Yeah, and back to brass from the past. While Scott Ciardi focuses mostly on old brass, there is one new thing that he polishes up every year. It's the NCAA March Madness trophies, and he says he actually just finished getting them ready
They're
for
ready.
the tournament.
It's about
there
that
you
time.
go.